Are you ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
I risk my life to tell y'all these truths.
Cat Williams is back. Brand new material, a new tour, and the same legendary laughter he's delivered for decades.
Nick Cannon got 136 children, Jesus. Did you know that?
Always classic, always Cat.
White people are friendly. You can call them at 3 o'clock in the morning with the wrong number and they won't even be mad at you. Hello? No, I'm sorry. No Shaquita here.
The Golden Age Tour. March 6th in FedEx Forum. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
Hey Grind City, got uninvited house guests? When it comes to bugs, we don't bluff. We Terminex it. Don't let a pest problem spin out of control. Our pest-free 365 Plus plan protects against up to 39 different kinds of pests. Even better, Grizz fans can take $50 off by visiting Terminex.com and enter code SAVE50. Terms apply. With more than 95 years of experience squashing pest issues big and small, we're set to square off against the toughest bugs out there. Own the 2025-26 Grizzlies season with the 10-game Flex Pack, the ultimate way to catch all the action on your terms. Choose your favorite matchups from intense rivalries to weekend thrillers and customize your pack to fit your schedule. With 10 games to pick, you'll never miss the moments that matter most. Visit Grizzlies.com/packs today to build your perfect ticket pack and cheer on the Grizzlies your way. It's your team, your season, and your schedule. So don't miss out.
The Grizzlies are proud to team up with Prime Global Group, a company on a mission to redefine real estate investment. By leveraging deep experience, strategic insight, and robust resources, Prime Global Group is shaping a smarter, socially responsible future. Whether you're an investor or simply curious, now's the time to explore innovative strategies that align with your values. Join the movement and discover how you can be a part of this exciting evolution. Visit primeglobalgroup.net to learn more and connect with the team today. That's primeglobalgroup.net.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzly stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
You're the other white meat. How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it. I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Oh, what up? What up? It's Monday. It's February 16th, 2026 edition of the Chris Vernon Show. I am not Chris Vernon. He'll be back tomorrow, though. I'm Jon Roser. That's Devin Walker. That's Bennett Doyle. Jaylon Wallace is down in our technical directing studios. Jena Broyles, our associate producer. She's in the next room over doing associate producing stuff. And we've got a big show lined up for you today. It's 10 things from the weekend. That's what we do every Monday, so we're going to do it again this Monday. Except, though, we have a guest today. That'll be in our final segment of today. WWE Raw is in town, and WWE Superstar Je'Von Evans is going to join the show. Javon Evans, oh my gosh, I screwed it up. I screwed it up already.
Let's just start over.
Yeah, we should just start the damn show over. I swear to God. Anyways, he will join us in studio in the final segment of the show. Man, I was cooking. You were. And now we're just starting off here. We're going to talk about the All-Star game. We're going to talk about the Tigers. We're going to talk about Anthony Kim and more. Turn it up. Damn. I got a Big Sean here. Yeah.
Lock in, bro.
We got to lock in. Yeah. All right, everybody. Wait, WWE Superstar Je'Von Evans joins us in studio. That is in the final segment of today's show. WWE Raw is in town. Great tickets, great seats still available. Ticketmaster.com. Come to the FedEx Forum box office. The trucks are all here. It's a massive production. WWE Raw. Again, we'll talk about the All-Star game. We will talk about the Tigers, some Grizz the rest of the season, some NBA storylines. Bennett's going to update us on the Olympics. Yeah, we got all that and more to get to. First things first, let's welcome Devin Walker to the program. Devin Walker, a.k.a. the Microphone Mangler, Navajo Joe, Senior Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Black Phelps, the reporter, the photographer, Sir Hiss Walker 93.
How we feeling, chat? We feeling great today, chat?
Yeah, W's in the chat if you feel
I need you to get my guy's name right, man. Mr. Give Bouncy himself, Mr. 6'7".
Yeah,
Mr.
man.
Javon Evans, man.
Yeah, I know that too. I don't know why I said Jawan.
Even on Black History Month, bro. I mean, so it'll be over next week, I promise. It'll all be over with.
It'll be over with next week. Bennett Doyle is here.
Bearded Doyle.
Bearded Doyle.
Yeah.
Bearded Doyle.
Yeah.
Bearded Doyle. Bearded Doyle. Bearded Doyle. What up, man?
It's good to be here. Great weekend all around. My car did break down again, but that's a weekly occurrence.
Yeah,
at this
you
point,
were
so
telling me
I'm
that
numb
sucks,
to it. It's
man.
fine.
You're numb to the car breaking down at this point.
It is what
yeah,
it is.
I had this happen to my car like a couple of weeks ago. I ended up having to get a new car. Well, a couple months ago I had it, and you just realize it's like, wait, it costs what to fix that? It costs what?
Yeah, just let it be broke.
It's like, yeah, I'll just let the car be broke.
Yeah.
I'll just let the car be broke and get a new car.
There.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth paying that to get the thing fixed.
Bendo, you should invest in a bike.
I do have a bike as
You do
well.
have a bike?
It's also got a flat tire, so yeah, every vehicle I own is a piece of crap.
Every form of transportation Bennett has is broken.
Yep.
I think well, I mean, it depends on what kind of bike it is. Bike tires can be expensive. All right, so we got a bunch of stuff to get to. Let's get right to it. 10 things from the weekend.
Come on.
Oh, I just love 10 things.
You love 10 things?
I just
Come on, man.
freaking love
All
10
right.
things.
Number 1, the NBA All-Star Game. We're going to start with the game itself. The NBA All-Star Game. Team Stars ended up winning.
Young Guns.
The Young Guns. The Young Americans ended up winning, even though Team Stripes had some young guys on it too, but not as many. Like De'Aaron Fox was on Team Stripes. De'Aaron Fox hit a big shot in this one. I will say, as soon as the game itself started, I thought, oh crap, this is going to be boring again, isn't it?
You didn't think, why is the sun out while I'm watching the All-Star Game?
So we'll get to that with All-Star Saturday.
Why is the sun out?
I was more prepared for Sunday. I was more prepared for Sunday at what time the game was starting, and it's all because of NBC and the Olympics coverage. But the game is going to be back on NBC.
Yeah.
Back on NBC, the NBA All-Star Game, where it belongs. John Tesh, Bob Costas. Bob Costas introduces John Tesh to start. I saw someone tweet, they said John Tesh has never dribbled a basketball before in his life.
He was like doing this.
Doing the Bob Cousy, the ball out in front of you. Yeah.
John Tesh is not doing
Shout
this,
out
bro.
Bob Cousy. But always great to hear Round Ball Rock. We get to Brandy doing the national anthem, and they did not say it was going to be Brandy and 3 other people I don't know. But it was
Shout out
Brandy,
Brandy
and 3 other people I don't know.
Brandy,
But that was I have no issue with Brandy. Her national anthem needs some work though.
It's my Cinderella.
Sing the song. Just sing the damn song. They're
Put extra seasoning on it sometimes.
no,
bro.
yeah, but that's what Fergie tried to do, and it was terrible. Now, this wasn't Fergie levels of terrible, but we need not a good national anthem from Brandy. I expected a much better effort, and next time you get a chance to do it, Brandy, I expect to be better. I expect you to be better on the national anthem. We get to the games, though, and shout out to Victor Wembanyama, because Victor Wembanyama is the only thing to start this game that really gave it the vibes that it needed. Because I think you could tell real quick, Team World, they adapted really fast. We got to get Jokic and we got to get Luka up out of here because these two guys got no interest in playing basketball. Yeah. We need to get these guys out of here, pull them if we're going to have any interest in having a competitive basketball game.
By the way, that should be more of a conversation because like people always complain about the American stars not wanting to play.
So
like,
KD started that this weekend.
Them just blatantly like sitting on the bench
blatantly
and not playing.
Oh, and then I mean when they started the game, it was like, okay, neither one of these guys care.
At least
like,
Bron tries, bro.
Yeah,
he don't show up for the media stuff. At least tries on the court, but whatever. Cool.
A little bit. He tried. I mean, he tried more yesterday.
Yeah.
I still, and we'll talk more. But I still have no idea what's going on with who plays who and why this team gets to play this team and when they play this team. I still have no idea how they decide any of that. But the grand thing is they actually got these guys to play basketball. And it was nice to see Wemby get pissed off at Karl Anthony Towns and Denny Avdia because literally all you can do is just not give up a 3. A 2 doesn't beat you. Just don't give up a 3. And who was it that drove to the basket?
I don't know who.
I can't remember, but Towns and Denny Avdia both rotated. They left both the shooters open, and they kicked it out to Scotty Barnes, who buried the 3, and that gave the Stars.
It's the one time in my life I feel like I can relate to Victor Wembanyama. I feel like we all can relate to him in that moment. We've all played pickup basketball.
Yes.
Where the game is the 21, you say, no twos, and then your homeboy overhelps. And then you lose the game. And you're mad as hell. We've all been there, Wemby.
Look.
Wemby, we've all been there, my dog. I've been there.
Look, shout out Scotty Barnes. That is not an easy shot right there.
Like
they were closing on him. They were closing out on Scotty Barnes. No, everybody's been in that situation. It's like, yo, you just can't give up a 2. Do not give up a 2.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they gave up the 2. If you're playing by 1s and 2s instead of 2s and 3s, that's essentially what they did right there. And so then after that, Team Stars plays Team Stripes, and the Stripes, that's the LeBron, KD, whatever, and then
old heads,
right? And they beat them, and so this is where I don't really understand. They beat them. They beat Team Stars. Team Stripes, the old heads beat the young OG or the young guns, and then they have to play Team World, which makes every bit of sense. Okay, that now they got to beat them, and then they beat them. Kawhi Leonard, absolutely amazing, scores 31 of the 47 or 48 points.
I like the sneakers, too.
Why did they have to play Team Stars again? What were the Kawhi sneakers?
He debuted the New
Balances.
They were very just kind of minimalist, right?
Best looking New Balance basketball shoes I've seen.
Really?
Yeah. You don't agree?
I don't think Devin looks at New Balance basketball shoes.
Are like an oxymoron.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I saw those and it stood out like, those are like way better than anything that they've ever put out.
Okay, you
basketball shoe wise. And I'm a New Balance guy. I like New Balance.
New Balance makes good shoes.
Look at me. Come on.
New Balance makes good shoes. I will say I've gotten, and my shoes have them too, the thick soles at the bottom. We need to get away from these. We need to get away from these on shoes. Like just regular everyday walking, running shoes. We need to get away from them. I think Adidas has started to. Adidas kind of brought back the old Ultra Boost this year, so it's not nearly as thick of a heel.
Moon bounce shoes.
Yeah, right. They don't look like moon bounce shoes. But yeah, so I don't understand, why did they have to play Team Stripes again?
Yeah,
or why did Team Stripes have to play Team Stars again? They already beat them.
It's a round robin format, bro.
But they already beat them.
It's like round. I mean, they shouldn't explain.
No, because
they never explained it the best. They didn't explain it.
They didn't explain any. They didn't explain any of this stuff the best. And I had no idea how many points anybody had. The only reason I knew what Kawhi had is because they kept saying it, but like they didn't have anything on the screen that was telling you who was really doing what.
Yeah.
But all in all, like the basketball was awesome and you got really competitive. That being said, we have controversy.
What's up?
Because Kawhi Leonard 100% should have won MVP. I don't care that his team didn't win. Kawhi Leonard was the best thing about that All-Star game. When you think about this All-Star game 5 years from now, Kawhi Leonard is what you're going to think about.
I don't know about that.
Kawhi Leonard, 31 points is what you'll think about.
For me, as an All-Star game experience, I might think about Ant. Because Ant was everywhere.
I don't think anybody thinks about Anthony Edwards. I don't think anybody's going to think about Anthony Edwards.
Everybody else thinks?
That's just what I do.
He's a mind reader.
I'm a mind reader.
When you think about this All-Star game, who you going to think about? What moment?
Probably Kawhi.
It's Kawhi. He scored 31.
Yeah. He did go federal. I'm not going to lie. Kawhi hooped.
31 of like a team's 47 points. And it was they could not stop him.
Ant is a character, bro, man.
Ant is a character.
Ant is a character.
But you remember more about Ant for cussing after the game.
Well, no, and after the first game, he was like, bro, I'm just trying to win a jump ball, bro. That 8-foot dude won't let me win.
He's 8. Right, you remember Ant for the stuff that didn't happen on the court, even though he was great on the court. But I'm saying, Kawhi Leonard was the best thing on the court yesterday.
How many points did Kawhi score in the last game, Roser?
Dude, they were dead tired. They're old.
That's not a number.
Again,
that's not a number.
What did he score? 4? Was it 4-0?
Yes.
Yeah, 4.
No, uno.
Yeah. So, because they were having to play their third straight game, to my point, why did they have to beat that team again? They should not have had to play them again.
In the first game, huh?
So it would have been better off if Stripes had lost to World I don't know. They could have lost to one of those games and then still played at the end and won the championship or won the All-Star game title. I don't know. So they need to do a better job of explaining actually what's going on here.
It was competitive though.
It was competitive.
Last game wasn't competitive because the old heads were tired.
They were tired.
But like, I will give a shout out to Victor Wembanyama to set like. If you were to give credit to anybody for like setting the tone, because like, the conversation is always like, oh, these players don't play hard. Wemby lets you know off the tip. Pause. Like. He's chasing people down, backboard, jumping over people for rebounds, and players like, okay, if Wemby's gonna do that, we gotta try.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta play hard.
Yeah, no, Wemby was awesome because of that. And and that's what Ant said. Like he said that's a real leader. Yeah. That's like your future of the NBA right there. If you want to know who your future number one guy is in the league, like that guy right there, the fact that he started playing hard and everybody else followed, and the ones that didn't follow, Jokic and Luka, they just got him out of the game. Got him out of the game. They just got him out of the game. Like, get out of here, man. Y'all go talk about horses and drink
finger painting
and drinking wine and stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all go talk about doing that. All in all, though, like I get like. If they could do something different, will this last? I don't know, Dev, because we were there in Chicago. Yeah. The first year they started doing the target score. Oh, and good job in the first game when it went to overtime. The target score of 5. The NBA needs to do this for overtime, period. They do it in the G League. Every overtime in the G League is a target score of 7. You have to score 7 more points. And a lot of strategy comes into play with it, and the NBA absolutely needs to do it. And if they don't want to do 7 points, do 9 points or 11 points, whatever. But the NBA needs to adopt target scores for overtime. Will this last?
I don't know, because we were there in Chicago when they did target score the first year, and it was super competitive. Kyle Lowry's like trying to take charges. It turned into super competitive basketball, but that was the only year it lasted. And then after the years, after that, they started screwing around again.
I think with this format, as goofy as it is, it might have manufactured something. Because when, of course, the USA players want to beat the world because people always talk about the world's catching up with the USA players, right?
Yeah.
The young OGs went out there and put belt to ass, right? So they let you know, we still run this.
Yeah.
And for me, it was like, all right, it puts the young guns against the world team, but also too, the young guns against the OGs. Because you noticed in that last game, they took that shit personal.
Oh yeah, they did.
Playing against Braun, KD, and it was like, okay, we gotta let these old dudes know that we rocking out. So I think it manufactured at least not a real rivalry, but a young versus old, and then you got the USA versus world too. So I enjoyed it, but I said all that East and West is what it should be.
It should be East and West.
It should be East and West, bro.
If you want to do, I wouldn't mind seeing this format with East and West, but have it be 2 East teams, 2 West teams.
Yeah, you could do that.
And the 2 East and 2 West teams play each other, and then the winner of those play East-West. So West 1 plays West 2, East 1 plays East 2, and then the winner of that then plays for the All-Star Championship, whatever.
I agree with what Dev said. I said this on GP show earlier. I thought the format was weird coming into it, but I do think it actually worked because you kind of split these guys up into their little group, and they feel it feels more of I've got this team. I don't want to let my teammates down. When it's just 2, when it's just East and West, I think it's way easier to just do the I don't care factor. But if you're in a grouping with and there's 2 guys that really care about this, you don't want to be the one guy that kind of blows it off.
Yeah, you can't be the guy that's dog. We had dog walking up and down the court.
And they do a good job. With it being 12 minutes, essentially one quarter. A game is 1 quarter. It kind of there's urgency for these guys.
Yep.
There's urgency. There's not another 12 or 24
first
minutes.
Half, yeah, right.
There's none of this. If you want to win, you got to do it. You have to do it right here in this quarter. I will say, Jaylon Brown looked like in that first game that he was, or the first game that he played in, that Stripes played Stars.
Oh, he was playing.
Jaylon Brown looked like he wanted to win the MVP.
Yeah, I was
and then until Kawhi Leonard got the ball in the second game. The jerseys were great, I thought.
Good merch. Also,
I saw you put up the warm-ups. I thought the jerseys themselves look really good.
Jalen, put them warm-ups up, bro. These may be some of the best warm-ups the NBA has ever done, bro, for the All-Star game. The big logo, tough as hell. Joe, you got the photo? Put them. Look at that. Yeah, we need those in the NBA store ASAP. I'll rock those every day. That's a tough-ass warm-up.
Those are good. Those look very...
It's like vintage,
late
but not vintage.
Late 90s, early 2000s. I could see, almost looks like, kind of like those old Orlando ones that Penny used to wear back in the day.
Yeah, with the big star on the side.
Yeah.
That's, the NBA killed that. They did a good job with the merch.
I thought the All-Star jerseys looked really good, too.
The court was dope. They had, I don't know what made them want to tap in and have Ludacris perform the night before. Because Ludacris ain't had a hit in about 15 years, but I'll let them have that.
Been a while. Who else was it? Is Luda and somebody else?
Who was performing at the All-Star? Who performed at the All-Star? They didn't show it on the broadcast. I know that. All-Star games. Let me see. Bennett.
Yeah, here. I'm trying to figure that. Ludacris. Oh, Shabuzi and Cordis. Yeah, it was a K-pop group, Cordis, that performed Friday.
Shabuzi.
But it was Shabuzi, Shabuzi, Cordis. So Ludacris did All-Star Saturday night pregame. But no, all in all, with the game, look, you got a competitive basketball game. I think that's really cool. That's what you want to see. That's what Adam Silver wanted to see. And for a freaking league that needed a win.
Oh, yeah.
For a league that needed something to be about good basketball, holy crap, they needed it.
USA. Hey, reminder, everybody talking about the world's catching up last night. USA, by the way, side note, Roser. One of our good friends was there last night at the All-Star game. I don't know if y'all saw this on the timeline. Put it up, Jaylon. Our boy Grizz from half court. You see this?
You can't pull this up. What now?
You can't play it?
We can't play this?
It's an iPhone video.
Oh, Twitter is down. Twitter is down.
It's in our Slack, bro.
It's a tweet.
It's a Twitter link.
Oh, it's a Twitter link. Well, Grizz was there.
Jaylon is not happy with you, Devin. Twitter is down totally.
Grizz was there last night, and Grizz went to half court. Did like a little backward shot, swish.
I saw that.
Shout out to our boy Grizz, man.
I got send Jaylon a photo.
Yeah,
I got the photo of Glow and Grizz.
Shout out to
might
Grizz.
have it, Jaylon.
But no, you wanted to see. But look, the NBA needed a win. They needed something good from All-Star Weekend because leading up to it, all that was talked about was what is Adam Silver going to say, and it very much clearly appears to be. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's go to number 2, which is All-Star Weekend as a whole. So leading into All-Star Weekend, it was thought that the most thing that people were looking forward to, Jessica Benson said it on the show last Wednesday, Adam Silver's press conference, and it appears he is willing to try any measure possible to prevent tanking in the NBA now that it has gotten to that point. So all in all, I think that was good to see. He also said relocation of franchises is not on the table. Expansion is, and I will just say expansion. Everybody's heard about the 2 cities mostly involved in expansion. I would say that is not something Adam Silver is talking about if they don't have the votes.
There's no question. And he said, like, one of his lines was, I don't want to tease cities.
Yes.
But I think you just don't even acknowledge the discussion if it's not going to happen.
Because there have been some other owners in the league. There have been some stuff. I know Bill Simmons has talked about how the Knicks and some others haven't wanted expansion, but again, if you're Adam Silver, I don't think Adam Silver brings this up at all if he does not if they don't have the votes to be able to make this happen. So that's what came interesting out of Adam Silver's, and it'll be interesting to see what they do to prevent tanking and anything like that going forward. Everybody has their ideas on what the league should do, what they shouldn't do. I originally was one, and I had the hot take of just eliminate the draft completely and let these guys sign wherever. Because ultimately you still have a luxury tax and you still have a salary cap that teams have to maneuver around, which I'm still not totally opposed to. Because it is like if a team, if like the Boston Celtics wanted to sign the number 1 pick in the draft, like, they got to move things to be able to get under luxury tax and salary cap to be able to sign that guy. So I'm still not totally opposed to it. I doubt the NBA goes to a measure that drastic right off the bat. I could see something where it's like you just can't have top 4 picks in back-to-back years.
Well, and especially because the draft is such a big TV product for the league. It is. Like you're giving up one of your big TV products of the year if you do that. Which I don't think they're not willing to do that.
I don't think they would be willing to either. They are into. That's why it's thought. Should they give this up? Should they give the All-Star game up? Should they give, the dunk contest up? It's like, well, those are TV money makers for them. They're not just going to give those up unless there is something there to replace them that makes them equal or greater money. To NBA All-Star Weekend, talked about Adam Silver's comments. Friday night, okay, so the Rising Stars, the celebrity game. You can't play it either, can you? Because it's a Twitter link I sent you, Jaylon, about Shams. Oh my gosh, dude.
We all have the same amount of points as Shams this weekend, bro.
Like, it's cool, Shams, if you can't hoop. Like, it's okay.
But
the problem is the buildup. Like, the NBA is tweeting out videos of Shams, like, training for the celebrity game.
You can't train to have zero, bro.
You can't have training videos, and then literally every highlight of you in the game is you standing open going... And them not passing to you.
Or like, bro, why are you on your phone on the sideline, bro? Ain't no trades going on.
Yeah,
bro.
that's only Kevin Durant. Only Kevin Durant does that.
Yeah, bro. Why you want to see that? See, that's playing the gimmick too much, bro. Like, ain't no trades happening, bro. Why you on your phone, Shams?
Yeah, maybe texting with KD?
Maybe texting with KD. I need you to worry about getting some buckets, my guy.
I thoroughly enjoyed the celebrity game and the Rising Stars Challenge. Yeah.
There's some dude in the celebrity game. The brief second I saw it, I can't remember the guy's last name. He did a Euro. Like, dude, and scored. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
you got White Chocolate, you got Big Glow, you got Taylor from Mormon Wives, you got Keenan Allen, you got
Taylor from Mormon Wives.
That's the second person you said, bro. Instead of saying Taco Fall, Jeremy Lin, you talking about Mormon Wives?
How was Glow?
Glow can't really hoop, bro.
I mean, she's little too. She's like 5 feet
I'm
tall.
gonna be honest. Keenan Allen was taking this thing
way too serious,
bro. And it's like, okay, like you gotta be cool, right there, like Keenan Allen. Oh yeah, let's go.
Grizz and Glow,
iconic right there.
Grizz and Glow,
legendary photo.
Glow and Grizz.
Yeah, Keenan Allen was playing incredibly hard, and it was like, bro, come on, you're a football
Let's chill
player.
out here.
You're massive. Like,
But the thing is, Bennett, you say that, bro, and you've hooped with a football player before.
They're crazy.
They take it
way too serious.
There was times at the University of Memphis in the rec center when you saw the football players walk in, you got it.
Yeah.
Because y'all take this way too serious. Like, it's not that deep. So
way too physical, way too sweaty.
Yeah,
like,
what
yo,
are you doing?
Yeah,
The celebrity game is the one where, out of all of these competitions, that I'm like, we could take this one down a notch. We don't have to go too hard.
Yeah.
We don't have to go too hard in the celebrity, but it was fun.
But Keenan Allen's not doing
Yeah,
that.
he went wild.
Who won MVP of the celebrity game?
Oh, geez. Good question. Was it? I don't think it was white chocolate.
No, it wasn't.
I don't think it was
Chocolate.
Chase Williams.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on.
Yeah, who
was
won
it?
MVP
Keenan?
of the celebrity
He scored a
game?
bunch of
I think it was
buckets.
Keenan
Yeah, I think it
Allen,
was
bro.
Keenan Allen. He wanted that thing.
No, Rome Flynn won
Okay.
it. Actor musician Rome Flynn won it. He scored 17 points in the game.
Yeah, I gotta here.
By the way, he won the joint last year,
All-Star
too, so it's back-to-back
celebrity
MVPs for him.
rosters. Who was the guy? All right, I gotta see the guy who was hitting him with the I gotta look up these rosters. I'll know the guy's name when I see it.
Shout out Rome Flynn, though, bro. Back-to-back All-Star celebrity game MVPs.
Nunez, Adrian Nunez.
Okay. The actor?
Adrian Nunez hit him with the
Look, man.
in the lane.
You gotta have your moment, bro.
It was,
You gotta have your moment. You know what I'm
it
saying?
was very nice.
Shout out Taco Fall, though.
Adrian Nunez played at Michigan State.
Oh, well,
okay. Well,
there
that
you
makes
go,
sense.
yeah.
Never mind. All right. Well, that makes sense. Okay, that's why when he did the move, I was like, whoa, that actually
Looked like a real move.
Okay, well, we played Division I college basketball, so that makes sense. The Rising Stars game, Bennett, you saw this. I did not see the Rising Stars game.
I saw it too.
So I enjoyed it. I mean, I think the cool thing about the Rising Stars Challenge is, those guys, they were playing hard in that game because you come in with something to prove, right? But also, I think it's a good event for like a casual NBA fan because you're learning about all these guys that you probably ain't watching on a night-to-night basis necessarily,
I
right?
ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like the way my boy Cam was getting mixed up.
What do you mean by that?
VJ Eskimo was cooking.
VJ,
he was like
VJ won MVP.
Yeah, he was like cooking Cam.
VJ's, yeah. I mean, that's tough.
I didn't appreciate that.
He
bro.
cooked
Was he just like
everybody.
calling
He
him
cooked
out? Was he
everybody.
like,
It was just like switch.
He kept
Gah, gah,
trying
gah.
to get Cam Spence
Gah,
wrong?
gah, gah, gah. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Mike Wallace brought up on our show last week, and I completely agree with this because I know we're going to talk about the dunk contest. These guys should be the ones doing the dunk contest.
The young cats?
Pick a handful of these guys from the Rising Stars Challenge. They're already going to be there that weekend. Let them do the dunk contest.
The problem is VJ didn't want to.
And VJ would have been great at it.
They asked him, and he
VJ's
didn't
an
want to do
athlete.
it.
But I mean,
Which is so
that was
like,
that was like
that's
30
so-
guys.
that
You
is
could get
so-
enough.
That is so depressing that he didn't want to do it. I still blame LeBron for all of this.
I mean, we can if we want to.
Like, just do it once.
Because now we got
Like, if he would have
Deshaun
just
John-
done it once, it would have just started to where, hey, man, you at least do it once.
Now we
Like,
got-
Kobe did it once. Vince Carter did it once.
Now we got Deshaun Jackson, whatever that dude's name is.
all right.
Ja Ray doing Fortnite emotes after dunking.
So VJ Edgecombe wins MVP of the Rising Stars game. We go to All-Star Saturday afternoon, which I did not know. So I completely missed the three-point contest because I did not realize this stuff started at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, bro. It was daytime.
And Damian Lillard wins the three-point contest. He hasn't even played all year.
I mean, that does the math, though. That's all he's done is shoot.
I don't like that he can participate in the three-point contest when he hasn't played all year.
I don't either.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. It's his third one that he's won, but I will say the three-point contest should be their premier event. And it
Someone
should
call
be-
you a hater for this take.
Somebody would, but the three-point
I'm with you,
contest,
bro.
it should be the premier event at All-Star Weekend because it is the one event that they have on All-Star Saturday that their real All-Stars and Superstars want to participate in. Like Damian Lillard does it. Steph Curry has already said he's going to do it again next year. He said Klay Thompson's in for it next
All the
year.
best shooters are
Damian
doing it
Lillard's
next
in it. Devin Booker's into it. Donovan Mitchell clearly will do it. Like the best players in the NBA, they will participate in the three-point contest. So that's why it should be the headlining event. You can just find a way to tweak it even more to make it grander than what it is. But the three-point contest should be. I don't like Damian Lillard winning it, though. I don't like the fact that you haven't played all year and then you just participate in this and you get to win it.
Or is there Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles.
That is the way the cookie crumbles.
Because Dame is one of the greatest shooters ever, bro.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie. I don't care
that
what
cookie
people say.
tastes like crap.
Hey, shout out, it's crumble.
It's a nasty cookie.
Shout out Damian Lillard, man. But no, I want you though. It should be if you were to like to power rank the events, it should be the main event.
It should be.
It should be that last event on All-Star Saturday night.
Because the dunk contest is you don't know what you're getting from it every year. Whereas the three-point contest, every year there are elite players in the league that participate in the three-point contest.
Hell yeah.
The dunk contest, we just had back-to-back G League guy win, and Mac McClung.
I ain't gonna lie to you, he could have won that joint again this year.
He could have, because to the dunk contest,
God bless
Keshad Johnson. So he did inspire me. Anytime I do something mid in my life, say it's this show.
Emoting.
Say it's this show.
Let's start emoting.
I'm just gonna.
Oh my
God! This man did a regular ass one-hand dunk. Screw you, Jackson.
He posted a picture of himself in the side by side as the Jordan dunk.
Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
That one actually wasn't bad.
I've seen that one like 85 times.
It was Vince Carter's though.
I've seen
it was
like
the Vince
85
Carter dunk,
times.
and he tried to do his dad's. Jace Richardson just tried to do what his dad did.
And then he almost
Hold on,
himself.
do we have the other one of Jace Richardson?
Can you play the Jace Richardson?
Yeah,
Like, what is
that
this?
one.
Like, okay, look, Rose, I'm with you. Anytime I do something, you should just like do a Fortnite emote after.
Hey,
like, just do a
watch this. Perfectly open my bottle of water. Hey,
drink it.
Hey.
Let's do a dance after, bro. Just do a dance after.
Yeah, you can't get bonus points for dancing.
No, you can't get bonus points for dancing. But you know, I will say
these dunks are all so mid.
I will say, good for him for making the most of it. He's like, you know what? I'm never going to be asked to do this again or be here really, so I'm just going to enjoy this the best I can. So, props to him for that. But it was lame. It was lame as hell. That dunk contest was freaking lame.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the
Jaylon,
thing.
I need the dunk of him falling. Bro.
Yeah, we got to get that one up.
I need to see him falling. Bro.
Oh, the Jace Richardson? Oof. Dude.
Like, he keeps dancing.
He does.
Okay, but here's the
thing.
thing.
He's one of those dudes that looks goofy dancing because he's like too muscular.
Yeah, he's all Fortnite emotes.
It's the freak. It's the musclehead dude who does the food reviews.
Oh, I hate that guy.
That guy's so annoying.
Somebody tranquilize that guy, please.
He takes like a bite of like bolognese pasta
God.
and then gets up and starts.
I hate that dude. You know that dude? You know that dude, Bennett?
I do know
Yeah.
who you're talking about.
Do you like this guy?
No.
Yeah, I don't think anybody likes this guy.
I hate that dude. He
Okay,
makes
what
me
were
so
you going to
mad.
say, Bennett?
Well, what I was going to say is, okay, I agree that like the dunks are mid as opposed to things that we've seen in the past. The thing is, though, is if you have actual starting level NBA players participating in the dunk contest, people will pay attention even to the mid dunks that they do. Like,
Yes.
you don't have to, like the stars are worried about, well, everybody's done everything before, so there's nothing new I can do, and so it's going to hurt my image if I go out there and do. It doesn't matter, man. If you put names out there that people know, they're going to get invested in their guy. They're going to, root for this guy, make fun of this guy. But they're going to talk about it. They're going to watch it. Like it doesn't matter if the dunks are mid.
VJ Edgecombe should have been in this.
I think it's time, Roser. It's time. I don't care. Somebody got to figure it out. It's time to make one-on-one an all-star competition. It's time, bro. Get rid of the dunk contest. Insert 1v1, bro. I'm so sick and tired of watching mid dunks every damn year. I'm so sick and tired of watching people fake react to dunks every year. Give me 1v1. Give me 8 NBA players that want to nut up and actually play 1v1. Not afraid to be embarrassed, and let's do it.
See, I wonder how many would actually do it. No, when you say like the mid dunks every year, Mac McClung put out on Twitter, he put out, if they would have asked me to do it again this year, these were my dunks, and posted his dunks that he was going to do. And it's like, yeah, you would have won again.
Yeah,
you would have absolutely
and then people
won.
are like, oh, man, you're running out of dunks. Bro, Matt McClung did 3 dunks in that video that I ain't never seen in my life.
The one where he like has his hand,
you.
bro, the one where he has his hand behind his back.
Yeah, like that's
that was crazy.
That's OD.
Yeah, Mac McClung somehow keeps coming up with new dunks to do.
They want me to bring up how empty the crowd was. Chat, the crowd was
so All-Star
very,
Saturday.
very light.
All-Star Saturday was. There were not a lot of. It did not feel like a grand atmosphere.
No.
Like we've been to All-Star Saturdays before,
And it's been lit.
Yes. That was. And here's the thing with guys not wanting to do the dunk contest. It absolutely does elevate your name. Like, you don't just have. I mean, like Aaron Gordon is. I mean, he didn't even win the dunk contest, but like Aaron Gordon, elevated his name. And Aaron Gordon's obviously a really good player, like a really, really good player now for the Nuggets when he does end a hamstring injury. But like it absolutely elevated his name. And Zach LaVine is known way more because of what he did in dunk contests than anything he's done on the court. Even though he is a good player, he's a good player on the court, and so is Aaron Gordon. They both are, but they are both well known more for what they did in dunk contests. I wish more guys would do it, but it's not going to happen. And if it's not going to happen and you don't want to get rid of it, then just put it at the beginning of the night.
Yeah, get it out the way.
And make the 3-point contest. Do something grand with the 3-point contest. Make it a bigger deal and put that at the end of the
By the way,
night.
Roser, I think we're getting some people were introduced to Drewski this weekend, and they're probably very confused about Drewski because Drewski was everywhere.
Drewski was?
They're doing him like Kevin Hart.
So is Guy Fieri.
When they need something, they just roll him out.
Guy Fieri was in our hotel in Charlotte at All-Star Weekend.
He was an asshole.
He was everywhere.
No.
Wasn't he an asshole to Vernon?
Vernon. He didn't even want to talk to Vernon on the elevator.
Yeah.
Vernon was like, "Hey man, I saw like down the street one of those places you did. Like apparently it's got like great reviews." And Guy Fieri was like, "No, I don't even remember that. When was that?" He was like talking to one of these. He's like, "I don't even know when that was." Like, all right, dude. I saw him in the lobby talking to Dr. J, and they looked like they were best friends. I was like, "How about that, Guy Fieri and Dr. J?"
He knows how to find the camera, man.
He absolutely knows how to find the camera.
He's always everywhere. But yeah, they're rolling Drewski out like Kevin Hart now, man. I don't know what's happening.
He's the new Kevin Hart.
He was a part of like the Shooting Stars competition.
Okay, so I didn't see the Shooting Stars competition. Yeah, I didn't see this.
He was like passing the ball to them, like throwing the ball in the crowd. I was like, why is Drewski here? I love Drewski as much as the next guy.
They got Drewski doing everything
why is
now.
Drewski here?
He's new Kevin Hart. He's new Kevin Hart.
He was everywhere, bro.
He just didn't win MVP of the celebrity game.
That's the only thing that was missing.
The only thing that was missing.
He was everywhere.
You know, if he did play in the celebrity game and they made MVP a vote online, he would win it. Drewski
for sure. He's super unserious.
Drewski would win it. All right. Anything else before we put a bow on the All-Star Weekend?
I think
the game was great. Let's see if it can continue and if they do the format again next year. I would like them to make it to where it's at least a little bit easier to explain to the viewers. Yeah. Because I still, and Kawhi even said after, like, he didn't really know how it was all working. Yeah, he's just out there playing. But, like, I do think understanding, like, how it actually works would do, if they did a better job of explaining it. But all in all, we got competitive basketball, and that's what matters most.
I just think it's time, Roser. I think it's time for these dudes to stop. I know people's pride gets hurt so much online. We have some of these sensitive NBA players now. Yeah. But it's time, bro. 1v1, bro.
Okay. Who do you think?
Unrivaled did it for their league, and it was so much fun to watch.
Who do you think would win 1v1 in the NBA?
In the NBA? I think the better question is who would do it. So KD would do it.
KD would do it.
SGA would do it. Ant Edwards would do it. Dylan Brooks would do it.
Dylan would definitely do it.
Kyrie would do it. I think Jaylen Brown would do it.
Jaylen would do it. Jaylen Brown would do it.
So there's like I can. That's 6 off the top, right?
Mm-hmm. Would Wemby do it?
Wemby definitely would.
For sure.
Wemby would do it.
I don't see anybody beating him.
I know. I was just
He's
thinking
too
who would
quick
win it.
too.
Yeah. So we got 7. We got 7 already. We maybe need 3 more.
He is not fair. You watch him even in the All-Star game. Like Ant's joking. He's 8 feet tall. It's like, bro, and it's like, and the referees don't throwing the ball to his side. Like, you got to give me a chance. Like, I don't even get a chance. He's 8 feet tall.
Yeah. KD. I say KD?
Yeah, KD would do it.
Yeah. I don't know if Brown would do it.
No, of course not.
Somebody said Cam Thomas would do it. So that's 9.
If there's a chance he could get embarrassed, LeBron is not going to do it.
But I think it's time, though, bro. It's time for something like that. Like, put your pride to the side. Put up $5 million, $10 million. And let's play one-on-one.
Now, all that being said, if they come back next year in the dunk contest and it is freaking Cooper Flagg and VJ Edgecombe and Darren Peterson and AJ DeBanza, like Caleb Wilson, like, okay, well, now you can have some fun with the dunk contest, you know? Mm-hmm. But I remember after last year's dunk contest, it was Giannis or Ja tweeted, man, Max got me want to dunk. And then Giannis was like, I'll do it if you do it. And
I don't need to see Giannis in a dunk contest.
And then neither one of them. Yeah. All right, number 3, the Grizz. Rest of the season. So the Grizzlies are 20-33. We have 29 games left. When you look at the NBA standings now, and And look, we know the situation that the team is in and what the stakes are. So the Grizzlies currently are at 11th. So the teams below them are the Mavericks, who have 19 wins. The Jazz have 18. The Pelicans have 15. And the Kings have 12. If you are trying to get ping pong balls, also teams who have more ping pong balls than us currently, the Nets, the Pacers, and the Wizards in the Eastern Conference. So if you're looking at who can we get more ping pong balls than in the last 29 games, which of those teams or how many of those teams do you think we could pass for more ping pong balls? The Nets, the Pacers, the Wizards, the Mavericks, the Jazz, the Pelicans, or the Kings? I will tell you, Sacramento, no.
No chance.
They lost by 30 to the Jazz.
Yeah, they're transcendent losers.
They're
transcendent losers.
It is.
They perfected the losing.
It is, as Future would say, astronaut status of losing the Sacramento Kings.
Sensational losing, bro.
Sensational. Extravagant losing.
Yeah, extravagant. They lost 14 in a row. They ain't winning no time soon.
No.
So I think
and the Mavericks have lost 9 in a row, so they're clearly doing an amazing job of getting ping pong balls too.
It feels like that the Bulls and possibly the Bucks are going to try to win games.
Well, the Bulls always try to make the play-in.
Yeah, they are the play-in team.
They're
the
all-time
play-in team. Yes.
The Bucks, the Bucks, it appears the Bucks are trying to win because they signed Cam Thomas. He went off in his first game, and Giannis says Milwaukee is where I want to be right now. Like, I think that's...
So I could totally
Giannis is waiting for the Knicks to have what they need to trade for him, and that'll be this summer.
I could totally see those two in the East. By the way, we still play at Chicago, and I believe, and we play at Milwaukee.
Twice.
We've got the Bulls twice, and we're at Milwaukee.
So we also have home games against the Jazz, the Kings, and the Mavs, and we have road games against the Mavs, the Pacers, the Nets, and the Jazz. So we got 7 games against these teams. 4 of them are on the road. 3 of them are at home. I'm saying of teams that have worse records than us right now. I will tell you the one to what that I think we could. Do the Pelicans need to win?
Bro, it's so far off. It's 6.5 games.
Yeah, it is. But the Pelicans, they do have games against. They have games against the Bucks. They play the Jazz 3 times. They play the Kings twice, and they play the Mavs. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can they get 7 of those? Can they win all 7 of them? That's going to be the question. And if they win all 7 of them, because how many games do you think? What do you think our record is going to be in these final 29 games?
0-29.
No, we are not going to go 0-29.
Oh, that's not possible?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because we're going to win Friday night.
Oh. I'll say
2-28.
0-29. 2-28 is 30. We got you 2-27. 2-27.
I don't know, bro. But
I know, Dev, you don't like talking about losing.
Losing is not fun to me.
What is
no,
it?
It's not.
Like, it's
29 games?
We have 29 games after we played 53 games.
I'll say 8-21.
I'm rolling.
So we have 28 wins. We're not getting, nobody is.
Bro, this is going to be a generational run for the bottom, bro.
We are not.
NBA already started finding teams last week.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that won't be the last time somebody gets fined.
The difference is we can't get fined because our players are legit hurt.
I think like the only one to look at.
Our players are legit hurt.
So I gave you those 2 in the East. The only one in the West, honest, if I'm being honest, like we'll see how much does Flag play? Is he going to play out the season for Dallas, and does it even matter? I still stand on that Utah roster is so good.
I think the Utah roster is good too. They need Markkanen to get injured. They need like a real injury for Markkanen to like put him down the rest of the year if they're going to be bad. So we do play games against the Pacers and the Nets. The Pacers and the Nets, they played the last game before the All-Star break. Would you care to try to, how many of the 10 can you get correctly in their starting 5s?
You said who?
The Nets and the Pacers.
Oh, I got you.
They just played. What was the starting 5 for each team?
Pacers and Nets. For the Nets, Igor.
He did start, yes.
Nicholas Claxton.
No.
Oh, shit. They got a lot of just dudes, bro. Number 88. What's 88? What's his name?
Number Nolan 88? Traore. I'll give you that because you knew his number.
88.
All right, Nolan Traore, you got it. You got 2 of them for the Nets.
Bennett, step your game up, Bennett Doyle.
There's 8 more players you need to get. 5. You need all 5 starters for the Pacers that game.
Benedict Mathurin. Is he hurt?
He had already got traded to the Clippers.
Damn it.
No.
Jay Huff.
Jay Huff did
Nimhard.
start.
Nimhard.
Yeah, hang on. Jay Huff. Yeah, you got Jay Huff. Nimhard, no.
Ooh, Aaron Naismith.
No.
God, this is hard.
I need to study up on my Pacers roster.
This is why when you look, it's like, man, how many ping pong balls can we get? Dude, we can't get to this level. Like, I don't think we can get to this level.
That level of ass.
This level of Mariah Mills, Lizzo Buns is
Dak Prescott
is just very difficult to get to.
Generational Dak Prescott going on right now.
This is
give
so
me the,
tough.
Give me the starting 5. I want
All
to know
right,
now.
for the Pacers. Well, I'll give you for the Nets. The rest of so you got Nolan Traore and Igor Dimon. They also started Terrence Mann, Day'Ron Sharp, and our old buddy Zaire Williams.
I could have gotten
Our
that.
old
Come
buddy
on.
Z. And the Indiana Pacers started, you got Jay Huff. They also started Jarris Walker, Kobe Brown, Ben Shepherd, and Memphis' own Cam Jones.
Oh, he beat the case. Shout out to him.
He did get
Yeah,
Cam
Memphis'
Jones.
own Cam Jones. That was the
Okay.
That was the starting one. Let's see. Yeah, so the Grizz got 20 wins. If you say they get 28 wins, there is no way we are. I mean, that's
28
wild.
wins.
Yeah,
I said 8-21 was my record the rest of the way.
Bro,
I think we win.
Don't ask me, bro. Don't ask me.
I think we go
Don't ask me.
I mean, dude, I can find you.
5-24. 5-24. So that gives us 25 wins. I say we go 5-24. Although I don't know, man. Our team plays hard. That's the thing though. Like with trying to lose, like our team plays hard. They do play hard.
The other thing too is 3 of your 4 out of All-Star break are home games.
Yeah.
You know that factors into it.
And we got the Jazz and the Kings off the rip too.
You also still have your biggest homestand of the season. You've got a 6-game homestand, I believe. No, 1, 2, yeah.
Great seats still available, Devin.
Plenty.
Jazz and Kings right off the rip.
Plenty. You can actually sit next to Grizzlies if you want to.
Yeah.
And maybe Glow if she's here.
Maybe Glow if she's here.
You have a 6-game homestand at the end of the season.
That our schedule?
You're gonna win some games.
Yeah. This is where it's gonna dude, the final 2 weeks of the season is gonna be, I mean, it's going to be legendary.
Although that homestand is against all good teams besides Chicago. So
and
actually, maybe not.
And if all those, keep going down, keep scrolling down. And so, look, the Rockets, the Suns, the Knicks, the Raptors, the Cavs, those teams are all going to be positioning themselves for, for playoff seeding. So, all right. I say 5-24. Bennett, you say 8-21.
Yep.
I say.
Devin said 2-27.
I said roll the ball out.
You said 2-27. You said 2-27.
Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me.
You said what you said.
Roll the ball out. Ball up top. Go Grizz.
All right, number 4.
At least we get some fun home games at the end of the year.
All right, NBA. So outside of what the Grizzlies record, we think the Grizzlies record will be the remaining 29 games. NBA storylines the rest of the regular season. What to you are the biggest storylines the rest of the regular season?
KD Files.
What?
The KD Files.
Oh, the KD Files, yeah.
If the KD Files
Allegedly.
are real, they can make things very, 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 very awkward in Houston.
Yeah, I would not like the Houston Rockets. That would be very difficult.
So,
if you're in
I'm
that
looking forward to
locker room.
seeing if the KD Files are real. They're real or not.
That dude, I know Chris has said it forever, and he's 100% right. That dude needs a wife. He needs a girlfriend or a wife.
I gotta just be on Twitter.
That dude's in the freaking. That dude's on his phone in the freaking warm-up line last night of the All-Star game. It's like, dude.
It's like. So the KD, I'm looking forward to seeing the KD.
But he's a real troll.
If the KD Files are real, it can get really interesting.
Yeah. This is not the first time he has been found having a burner, right?
No, he's had multiple burners.
Oh, he's got tons of burners. Yeah.
But other than that, just storylines for the backs. Can the Hornets keep it up?
So the Hornets.
That's something I'm looking forward to.
That's an interesting one and something to watch for the Grizz is because if Orlando stays, so Orlando's 7th, which is in the play-in right now, and Miami's 8th. Now they're separated by a half game, so if they played, they would play in Orlando. But say Miami, they flip-flop that. and Orlando and Miami play, and Miami beats Orlando, then Orlando would have to play the winner of Charlotte and Atlanta. I'm still thinking there's too many games left. I don't know if Charlotte can jump all the way up to 7-8.
They just went on like what, 8-game win streak?
Yeah, but they're going to be missing Miles Bridges for a few games. We know what their lineup is like when they just miss one of those guys.
Yeah.
It's pretty dependent on all of them being there for them to look the way they do. But then if Orlando, if they had to play Charlotte to go to the postseason, like, dude, that is not an easy team to play right there. And I say that just because the Grizzlies could have Orlando's first round pick, whichever is the higher pick of Phoenix and Orlando, the Grizzlies will get. So there's possibility that Orlando pick could end up being, could end up being a lottery pick. The other one, I think the biggest one is Jason Tatum. Dude, he's really going to come back, isn't he? And I think he's coming back in March.
I was going to bring up Jaylen Brown being a legitimate MVP candidate, too.
So that's
because I think that's the one thing people, like, when we had conversations at the beginning of the season, it was like, yo, the Celtics going to take a step back, right? And Jaylen Brown literally has put the Celtics on his back.
Yeah,
number 2 in the East.
Jaylen Brown, definitely a real MVP candidate. It's going to depend on how many games. Does Jokic play enough games? How long does SGA miss? Because if SGA, as long as he's eligible, SGA would probably win MVP. And then who would you go with if it say SGA and Jokic aren't eligible? Would you go Cade or Jaylen Brown?
I'll go Cade.
Cade's
number 1. That's number one in the East.
Yeah.
Number 1. I would go number 1 because the number
Are
1 in the East.
Are you more surprised? We look at the All-Star break. Are you more surprised that the Pistons are number 1 in the East, or that the Celtics are number 2 in the East?
The Celtics.
You're more surprised by the Celtics than you are the Pistons.
Yes, 1,000%.
I think that's fair too.
1,000%. If you told me Jason Tatum blows out his Achilles, and you had to play the next season, where you get rid of Porzingis,
Drew Holiday,
Al
Horford,
all the vets,
Luke Cornett left,
all them dudes, and you had to just roll the ball out. You're like, oh, they'll be a middle of the pack team in the Eastern Conference.
That's it. Like, I don't think it's as much about the place that they are in the East, is that it's like they're a real East contender.
Yeah,
like,
they
just
are.
Look at the East. Look at 1 through 6 in the East, and it's like I could talk myself into almost any of these teams coming out of the East.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go the Celtics, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum thing.
I think the other one is too, because we saw them. They caught a little run there at the end, and now they're all the way up to the 4 seed. They're a game and a half back of the 2 seed. Cleveland. Now, I don't know if I count on James Harden in the playoffs. I would not do that. But, like, dude, James Harden has shown, like, regular season, that dude can fit into anything. Like, and you know who I believe Zodiac GM loves the fit of Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. Really? Loves the synergy between the two. So it's just something to watch. Just something to watch.
I will say something, too, with the Pistons thing. I'll be watching to see, because like we see the way that their game translates in regular season basketball. Because last year in the playoffs, teams sold out on Cade.
Yeah.
And said, yo, everybody else beat us. I wonder if they're going to figure out something in these next 30 games.
Yeah.
Because you need a secondary ball handler if you're going to win playoffs games.
And
I wonder if they're going to try to figure something out where they have somebody like that for the playoffs.
I'm with you on that. I think another thing, opposite of that, a team that may want to avoid them is the Knicks. The Pistons match up really well with the Knicks.
Yes.
They do match up really well, and they're going to play right coming out of the All-Star break. I think they play Thursday night.
They do. National TV giant.
The Knicks barely beat them in the playoffs last year. The Pistons obviously 1 year better. The Knicks kind of been up and down, but they're 8-2 in their last 10. But the Knicks, if the Knicks fall to that 4-5 matchup, and then you possibly are looking at a second-round matchup with Detroit, that's not good for the Knicks.
No.
But I'm with you. The Pistons, they're by far, like, Cade is awesome, but you need that secondary scorer, that secondary playmaker, ball handler in the postseason. And are they going to be able? And are they going to have it? They added who
at the deadline? They added another shooter. They got Kevin Huerter, and they bring Karis LeVert off the bench. So I wonder if they're going to, like, allow him to be more of like a play more minutes and be like a secondary scorer, but. We'll see, bro.
Yeah,
the Pistons are
the Tatum thing is obviously massive though, because if Jason Tatum comes back and he's Jason Tatum,
you see what KD said, Roser?
He expects him to be
Jason.
He expects him to be Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
And, dude, there's too much smoke with this for him not to be coming back. NBC did like a whole freaking promo package on Tatum.
That was like a WWE package.
It's like...
Remember we used to watch pay-per-views as a kid? Like when Triple H would come back from like an injury?
Yeah. It's like documenting his return to action. It's like, okay, well, he's clearly coming back.
I mean, dude, if he's already watching with the main
5
Red
on
Claws.
5.
Okay, so so give him a month to get back. That's March, let's say March 16th. You've got the second half of March and the first half of April to get ready. So he's got the time.
He's got the time.
Yeah.
He's got the time to get ready, and you basically give it like a month and a half before the playoffs. Number 5, college basketball and Memphis. Jerome Tang was fired at Kansas State. He's still going to get paid, though. They're 1-11 in the Big 12, $18.67 million left on his contract. I know Gary's talked about it a bunch. Like, these freaking athletic directors just...
Bro, they're doing it.
They guarantee all these dudes so much money, and they're trying to fire him with cause, so they don't have to pay him the $18.67 million on the contract.
Are we in a world, Roser, where coaches can't go on podiums and criticize his team?
No, I think they've been looking for a reason to get rid of this guy.
But 2 years ago, he had that guard, and they were in the making a run in the tournament.
He had the Marquise Noel, the guy. He was cooking Yuki last year in the G League.
So
here.
it's like, what do we get lost?
I think what happens is just athletic directors are stupid, and they get taken to the woodshed by agents on giving these large-ass guaranteed contracts to some of these coaches who, just because they have one good year, they think automatically, this is going to be every season.
Yeah, GP did a good job breaking it down on the show today. Like, it's a situation where Jerome Tang's going to fight it. He's going to try to go get his money in court. But, like, how long do you stick with that? Because you're going to be looking for another job. Do you want that attached to you when you're looking for another job? Like, is an athletic department going to be like, you got this going on over here? And then the other thing is like, Kansas State's going to offer him some money. They're just not going to offer him the $18 million. Like,
right. It's like, bro, if you I would seriously be like, look,
it's dirty business.
I'd just be like, bro, give me $10 million. Give me $10 million, or give me half of it. Give me $9 million. All right, cool, we're good.
It's dirty business, but it's like, how long is Jerome Tang going to be willing to fight this thing? Does he eventually just say, you know what, whatever?
No,
give me my $10 million or what?
It depends if you want to do all the court stuff and you want to keep paying your attorneys.
Yeah.
Pay what you owe.
Yeah, it just depends.
Riley said that.
Do you want to, and how long does it go? Like, if you do get your full money, what are your attorney's fees then at that point? Like, how long does it last?
But yes, to what Devin was saying, he's getting fired for cause because he went on the podium and has gone viral for saying his players don't deserve to wear the uniform. He's defending your university.
Exactly.
And you're going to do him like this?
No, they are just looking for any reason to get rid of it.
I don't like that.
They're looking for any reason to get rid of
I don't want this
them.
to be a set the precedent moment in college basketball where coaches they can't go on podiums and criticize the players that are making millions of dollars.
Yeah.
PJ Haggerty, you're an idiot. You should have stayed in Memphis.
Well, he's a junior.
So he is a junior. He's a junior. He might be able to come back. The freshmen were freshmen this weekend. Kingston Flemings did not have a great shooting game. He was perfect from the free throw line, though. But Keaton Wagler had 18-6-3. Illinois beat Indiana. Cam Boozer had 18-8, and Darius Acup had 31-7.
That's my favorite player in the draft right there, baby.
Yeah, Darius Acup, the kid from Arkansas.
Yes.
AJ DeBanza had 20 on 6 of 20 shooting, but he was 13 rebounds, 8 assists, 7 turnovers. Darren Peterson had 10 points in 24 minutes. Kansas got killed by Iowa State. And the worst news was Caleb Wilson out for the year. For North. Well, I don't know if it's out for the year, but he broke his hand, and they said he's out indefinitely for North Carolina.
Yeah.
I love that kid. I do. Like, when I watched that Carolina Duke game, I think Cam Boozer obviously stood out at times, but like Caleb Wilson's athleticism at times, the dude, it just pops. It pops on the screen. It's like, okay, this looks different.
Yeah, he's long rangy.
What is his ceiling in the NBA? I don't know, but I like Wilson. Memphis lost to North Texas.
And Utah State.
And they got killed by Utah State. And where is Memphis? I know we do this. We're like, is this where we are as a Tiger basketball program? Well, as of 12:58 p.m. on Monday, February 16th, where we are as a Tiger basketball program is the Utah State coach having to kind of apologize for running up the score on Memphis because they need it for Ken Pom and Bart Torvik numbers.
Look, Penny, bro. Look, bro. Penny,
so getting run up by Utah State.
Penny, I've seen you coach AAU, bro. I've seen you run up scores every day, bro.
Yes.
I love you, Penny. I love you, Memphis program. But don't be that person, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If you got because they said they scored like 13 points in the last minute.
Yeah.
Like if you got a problem with it, how about you do this? Stop them.
Or sign players who are winners. Why does again, like, dude, why? It's like it's getting tougher and tougher, and this conference brings you down. Why does Utah State have a good team?
Yeah. I get him being pissed off, too.
Like,
but
they've got good players. Like, why do they have good players and you don't?
Yeah, I get Penny being pissed off. It just, again, like, it's the nature of, like, college sports now. Like, when these teams are trying to get their numbers up and get their efficiency numbers up.
Yeah.
Like, you see it in college football all the time, right? Like, when you know, Ole Miss is playing a solid mid-major type team, they're going to try to beat them by a million touchdowns because it's going to look good on their resume at the end of the year. And that's the same with college basketball. I mean, they're just, you know, these teams. That was a big game for Utah State.
He's like, it's a quad 2 game for us, and we don't get these opportunities at all. So we had to take advantage of it, and so we ran up the score, and I apologize to Penny because if it wasn't the case and how the numbers and how the system worked, I would not do this.
I'm so tired of 2026, bro.
Utah State having to apologize, Utah State having to say, yeah, we ran the score up on Memphis basketball because we had to. It's like, what the hell? This is where we are.
The thing is, man, is if you don't like that North Texas game was just a disaster. Like if you don't
lose,
disaster, because Utah State, to your point, man, they're good. Like you're probably losing that game anyways, and it's not in conference, so it wouldn't have really mattered that much. Losing the North Texas game before that, where it was just that's a bad team that they lost on the road to, and they just. You mess up your standings.
We've got two left. We got 2 left against South Florida. We got at South Florida on Thursday, and then they got another one against South Florida at home. They still play Wichita. Those are the teams who are ahead of them in conference play. The Tigers are 12-13 overall, 7-5 in conference. 2 against South Florida, 1 against Wichita. Those are 2 teams that are ahead of them in conference play, and then we still have 1 at Tulane. Got to try to avenge that one. Look,
and
they got to win the
conference
tournament. We've known it forever.
You got 2 guys suspended.
Wait, who got suspended?
Zach Davis and Hassan.
The guy that got lost?
Yeah, he got suspended.
They suspended him?
Yeah, like it's like, bro, it's getting to that. Like, bro, can we just send the end?
Yeah.
Send the end.
Well, because the thing is, though, is like coming in before the Utah State game, or I mean, before the North Texas game on Thursday, like I said in studio and was like, dude, they've got a real chance to like grab people back. Like you had a nice little winning streak. You're winning conference games. You're starting to put yourself in a position where you can finish in that top 3 in the conference, and then you can get really excited about the conference tournament. Now, you know, you lose North Texas, you lose another game.
I love your optimism right there. Finishing top 3 in the conference gets me jacked.
Okay, but
no, I hear you though.
Here's the thing: is once that conference tournament starts, that's going to be up for grabs for anybody, right?
Bennett.
But if you don't, dude, I'm saying it is.
I'm with you, Bennett. I'm with you.
Bennett, who's on my shirt right now? Who is it on my shirt?
Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
Dead man walking.
Dead man.
But if you don't,
dead program walking, bro.
But if you don't get a first round bye in the conference tournament, well, then you don't have a chance. Like you just nobody wins. Like that's hard.
You don't go through that gauntlet. You don't go through that gauntlet. 4 games in 4 days in the American. You don't go through that gauntlet.
Right,
rest. 2025, 2026 Memphis basketball. Rest in peace.
We're gonna go right through 10. Okay. We're gonna keep going. Number 6. What did you watch? I didn't watch anything. I went to the Mid-South Sports Cards and Collectible Show. Hung out with my Target guy there for a little while. Yeah, card show was a good time. I found a pretty rare Steve Nash rookie that I saw at the National Sports Collectors Convention in Chicago. Could not come to an agreement to be able to purchase it there because the guy wanted too much. And then this guy at the local card show actually had one, and I bought it because I was like, I don't see cards like this at this local card show, so I need to buy this. It's not something I usually see. Shout out to 901 Deals. Our guy was there slinging Pokemon.
Shout out to my boy 901 Deals.
Man, the Pokemon people are there. Man, God, they're all over the place. But it was slammed. Oh, man. Oh, slammed. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Jake Paul's Pokemon card went for like $16 million this weekend.
Went for what? For what?
16 million, something like that. It's like 15, 16 million. Yeah.
Dollars?
Yeah.
American?
Yeah.
Dang.
U.S.?
It's the thing he like wears around his neck. He like wears it around his neck. Yeah.
What'd you watch this weekend, Bennett? While I send this man.
Well, I watched a lot of Olympics. I watched a lot of college.
We'll get to that.
Watched a lot of college basketball. I need to do better.
Who do you like?
My letterbox.
Hey, no. Tell me, who do you like? College basketball, like player. Who do you like? You said you watched a lot. Which player do you like? I like Darius Acuff too.
Acuff is my.
Who do you like? You like Peterson, don't you?
I like Houston, and
I like Houston.
Yeah.
You like Kingston Fleming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me Acuff.
I get that. There's a level of toughness that you got to have if you're going to play for Kelvin Sampson.
I'll say. So what do you watch? I guess I was gonna let you don't watch anything, so I guess I gotta do mine.
You went to wrestling in Nashville.
I went to wrestling in Nashville. I took a trek to Nashville for TNA Impact. As you know, Pinnacle Financial Partners, one of our great sponsors. They have a building, a facility, a venue in Nashville now, kind of like in part of downtown. So your boy went down there for 2 shows: TNA Wrestling No Surrender and TNA Impact. Bro, Roser, there's probably one reason why my voice is so shot.
Yeah.
I had the time of my life.
There you go.
Thank you, Pinnacle Financial Partners. Y'all rolled the carpet out for your boy. He had a time of his life. I saw my boy Jeff Hardy. You don't realize how over Jeff Hardy and them are until you hear.
Oh, no, that's Matt Hardy.
You gotta do it. People in the crowd doing this.
Yeah,
grown adults doing it, Roser. It was so much fun.
I was never a Hardy guy.
If you're ever in Nashville, please go see the Pinnacle building, bro. It's so beautiful.
I'll be there in April. I'm going in April. I'm going in April
Impact,
for a concert
show. Jelly Roll was there. He got booed.
Jelly Roll got booed.
Yeah, those are dudes next to me screaming F Jelly Roll. They don't
people are tired of Jelly Roll.
Yeah, they're pissed off at Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
West Side Gun was there.
West Side Gun was there?
Yeah, he was at the show.
Like in the crowd?
In the crowd, yeah.
Did you go meet West Side Gun?
I did not go meet West Side Gun. He was in the crowd. Who else was there?
I would have wanted to meet West Side Gun.
Teddy Swims was there. Yeah, bro.
Everybody famous lives in Nashville.
It was a star-studded crowd, bro. It was fun.
Why are so many people at TNA shows?
Because TNA's lit, bro.
Is it really?
TNA's lit. TNA's Trey Miguel, y'all tap in. I said my boy Leon Slater, Hardys.
Doesn't WWE own them now?
WWE owns TNA. And I will say this. I talked to a guy that works at the Pinnacle, and he said, and I quote Jon Roser, he said, I've seen all the shows. We've had NXT here. We've had AEW here. This is the best wrestling show, whether it's crowd interaction, production. He's like, I don't know anything about the ring stuff, but everything else is the best we've ever seen in this building.
We go.
So shout out to the Pinnacle. Shout out to TNA. I got me some merch. I'll probably wear it sometime this week, but I have fun this weekend.
Shout out to TNA. Look at that. Dev took a trip to...
now I don't have a voice because I was screaming like a 12-year-old.
My voice. I'm trying here, dude. Mine's the same way. Like, I can feel it when I'm talking. Like, I didn't have a voice Thursday night during the Hustle game. It's been in and out all weekend. Number 7, golf. Colin Morikawa won the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. It's his 7th PGA Tour win. It's his first win since 2023. And then shortly after announced his wife is pregnant. But the biggest, and also Scotty Scheffler had his 8th straight top 4 finish. Only other person to do that, Tiger Woods also did it in 2006-7 and 2007-8, had 8 straight top 4 finishes. But Anthony Kim is now 40 years old and won the LIV event in Australia. He overcame a 5-shot deficit, and he played against Jon Rahm and Bryson DeChambeau. Devin, do you know the story of Anthony Kim?
I'm not familiar with his
Anthony
work.
Kim was one of the brightest young stars on the PGA Tour. He turned professional in 2006 and received a sponsor's exemption, and he finished in a tie for second on his PGA Tour debut at the 2006 Valero Texas Open. And he broke into the top 100 in May 2007. He had 4 top 10 finishes during his rookie year on the PGA Tour. Anthony Kim did. And he shot a final round 67 in the 2007 U.S. Open that earned him a top 20 finish there. He won his first PGA Tour event in 2008 at the Wachovia Championships. He won his second at the AT&T National in July 2008. He also played in the Masters, and he had the most birdies in a round, had 11 birdies in the second round of the 2009 Masters. He also won another event. He became the 5th player in 30 years to have won 3 times on the PGA Tour before the age of 25. He joined Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, Sergio Garcia, and Adam Scott. He finished 3rd then in the Masters after winning that 3rd time on the PGA Tour before turning 25. And then he vanished. In 2012, he had surgery on his Achilles tendon and was expected to miss 9 to 12 months, and he never played again, and has been battling alcohol and drug addiction for years and years until 2024. He announced he was going to return to professional golf and join the Live Golf League, and he was named as a wild card. Well, he wasn't very good in his first year. His best finish was tied for 25, and then he had to earn his Live golf card again, much how they have to do, like Braden Thornberry's talked about, they have to earn their PGA Tour card. He had to go back through Q school again, and he did. And then that was his first professional win in nearly 16 years. He started 5 shots behind Bryson DeChambeau and Jon Rahm, and he finished 9 under par on the round and won by 3 shots. And he announced he's been sober for 2 years. He struggled with drug and alcohol. This dude was doing, like, he was taking breaks in the Masters, going to porta potties and...
Damn.
He out of pocket.
Like that big of that bad of a drug addiction and alcohol addiction. And he's credited his wife and his daughter for inspiring him to overcome addiction. And he's 40 years old and just won the Live Tour. So congratulations to Anthony Kim. That's an amazing story. And good luck to him the rest of the way. Number 8, the Olympics. All right, Bennett, tell me what we need to know. I know that the U.S. men's hockey team is the 2 seed.
Yeah, our hockey teams are pretty goated. They're doing well. I believe the women won pretty big today.
I saw they were up 5-0.
Belt.
We're still in third place in the medal count. We're still in third place in the medal count, and it's frankly by a wide margin now. We're not collecting the medals like we'd hoped for. I do feel like
the Norwegians are awesome in the Winter Olympics.
The Norwegians are awesome. They're going to run away with this thing. I think Italy's kind of running it up because because the events are in Milan. Like they have 10 bronze medals, which is, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
10 bronze.
That's a lot.
I just feel like they're running it up a little bit just to have the medal count. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We lost the quad guy. That was brutal. He went into his final event as the clear favorite to win the gold, and he didn't even medal after he fell down a couple times. Didn't even medal.
Wow.
He was one of our big stars coming into these Olympics, so that was brutal. But we did have Jordan Stolz, who broke the world record for speed skating, or an Olympic record for speed skating. He won 2 gold. He's got another event to compete in, which is the biggest one, so he's got a chance to win 3 gold medals in these Olympics, which I think would be the most ever for a single Olympics. Maybe it would be tied. But Jordan Stolz, he's like our star right now.
Wait, 3 gold? Michael Phelps has had more than 3 gold medals in an Olympics.
Well, Phelps is who he's up there with. But yeah, he's got a chance to win a 3rd gold medal in these Olympics coming up. I think
we're not
tomorrow.
very good at the Winter Olympics, huh, Bennett?
We're better in summer. Yeah,
we're more of a summer country.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is like if you're an athlete in the Winter Olympics in the U.S., where are you competing? Like Utah, and Colorado.
The Norwegian.
Where are you competing? Yeah,
the Norwegian cross country skier he's got 4 in a single Winter Games. That's the most, and he's still competing.
Yeah,
he won 3. Yeah, okay.
Bro, Tamari is in our chat, bro. Why did you bet on Canada to win the medal count? Just because it's cold.
Yeah, dude.
Wait,
Norway.
how are they doing?
They're like 15th, bro. That's
are they really?
Bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still sitting comfortably. We're not gonna catch Italy. They've got 20. We've got 17 total medals. Italy's got 22. Norway's got 27.
Well, I'll see you on the Summer Olympics then.
Yeah. That's where we dominate is the Summer Olympics.
Yeah,
Number 9, the NFL. Just some news in the NFL. The Raiders hired Seahawks quarterbacks coach Andrew Jankoko as their offensive coordinator. And the Seahawks hired 49ers tight end coach Brian Fleury as their offensive coordinator. But the bigger news in the NFL happened today. The Dolphins released Bradley Chubb and
they got rid of everybody.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
How about your Titans?
Bennett,
would you take Tyreek Hill?
No,
I'm not going to lie to you, bro.
No, we got to find our guy for like the next 5 years.
You say no Tyreek Hill for the Titans.
I don't want his bad mojo rubbing off on my guy.
If they announced Tyreek Hill is signing with the Titans, how fast do you think some random girl in Nashville is pregnant?
I give 30 seconds.
30 seconds?
Oh, he going to have like 10 kids in Nashville.
Man.
I was there this weekend, I promise you. Nashville got them more.
He had way fewer kids when
I'm
he was
good.
playing in Kansas City.
All
these kids started popping up when he got to Miami.
I'd
It's
like
like
to-
prime Baskin Robbins, bro.
I'd like to draft.
Like prime Baskin Robbins in Nashville.
I'd like
bro.
to draft a receiver in the first couple rounds and maybe go get your guy, Juwan Jennings. That could work too.
You can go get Juwan Jennings.
Yeah.
We're not going to keep him. He's going to cost too
Bennett,
much.
what'd you think about the alleged rebrand of the Titans this weekend? You see that?
If the images I'm seeing prove to be true, I'm down.
You rolling?
Yes.
You rolling?
You rolling?
Yes.
You see it?
No.
It leaked or something.
Oh,
Well,
I think
all
I did see this. Yeah. It looks kind of Oilersy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and that's
let's-
what
let's
all the
very
all the crybabies in the comments are like. Oh, well, you give Houston back their colors. This is BS. But nah, dude, it's our franchise. F Houston.
Yeah, you got your own franchise now.
Yeah.
Do what you want to do with it.
And you got your own franchise, your own colors. So y'all stick with that. We'll continue with the baby blue and red.
And number 10,
Yeah, right.
WWE Raw is tonight at FedEx Forum, and Javon Evans is
Mr.
going to
Get
join
Bouncy.
us. Mr. Get Bouncy. Yeah, there we go. Got his name right. My gosh. I butchered that at the beginning.
Just don't call him Mr. Bojangles and we good, Rosie.
Yeah, I will
'Cause
not
Kevin
call
Nash
him
called
that.
him that.
But I will say,
What's
I have
the
to
big-
remind you, Mainland Pool Service, they sponsor 10 things. Keep your pool looking its best with Mainland Pool Service. They believe in proactive care, diving deep into excellence to ensure your oasis stays pristine. Experience top-notch service. Call 901-486-6652 today. February and March coming up. That's when they focus on the pool openings. People getting their pools ready for spring and summer. But yeah, WWE Raw is tonight. Dev, you're going.
I should be there.
Dev will
Because,
be in the
bro,
building.
I will say this, Roser, respectfully, bro. I've watched a lot of wrestling in the last 3 days. Your boys, I'm
Your voice is tapped
I'm
out.
tired. I'm tired, but for WWE Raw, for our guy,
You
Javon
got to go
Evans,
to Raw.
I'm tapped in. I'll be there.
And it's on Netflix. If you want to stay home and watch on Netflix, you can watch on Netflix. Bennett, you don't know if you'll be there.
TBD.
TBD.
All right. Raw is always a good show. It's on the road to WrestleMania, so the giant sign will be in there.
What's our big event
The
tonight? Do we know?
WrestleMania logo will be there.
The big match. Actually,
Javon told us. He tells us. We had here.
He
Spoiler
tells
alert,
you.
Spoiler alert, people. We had to record it earlier, so when this interview happens, I'll be on the side of the glass where Bennett is, and Devin will be where he is, and Javon Evans will be right here.
And my
'Cause
voice
we
will probably
recorded
sound
it.
worse.
We recorded it while the Gary Parrish show was still going on, so that's just a little inside baseball, inside podcasting for you. But Javon Evans on the Chris Vernon show will come your way next after these words. Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
The long goodbye begins. A very special evening with Journey. Final Frontier Tour. Journey. Tickets are on sale now at journeymusic.com. Your chance to say goodbye to the songs that changed our lives. Journey. Final Frontier Tour.
Hey Grind City, got uninvited house guests? When it comes to bugs, we don't bluff. we Terminex it. Don't let a pest problem spin out of control. Our pest-free 365 Plus plan protects against up to 39 different kinds of pests. Even better, Grizz fans can take $50 off by visiting Terminex.com and enter code SAVE50. Terms apply. With more than 95 years of experience squashing pest issues big and small, we're set to square off against the toughest bugs out there.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Own the 2025-26 Grizzlies season with the 10-game Flex Pack, the ultimate way to catch all the action on your terms. Choose your favorite matchups from intense rivalries to weekend thrillers and customize your pack to fit your schedule. With 10 games to pick, you'll never miss the moments that matter most. Visit Grizzlies.com/packs today to build your perfect ticket pack and cheer on the Grizzlies your way. It's your team, your season, and your schedule. So don't miss out.
Now that's the new edition way.
I feel like there's another level we can take it to.
What you think, Mike?
2 steps ahead of you, Slick.
What's good, bro?
What you doing, man?
I'm in.
Woman, you don't even know what I'm getting ready to ask you.
Here's the vision. All 3 of us on the same stage every night.
Gonna be crazy.
No barriers, no separation.
It'll be like 9 kings and a queen.
The next level starts now.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
Welcome back. It is the Chris Vernon Show here. Grind City Media on YouTube, Grind City Media on X. Jon Roser, Devin Walker, of course, filling in for Chris, who will be back tomorrow and joining us now tonight at FedEx Forum, WWE Raw, live at FedEx Forum, and joining us in studio, Javon Evans. Yeah,
What up, man? What's good?
Now, you said this is not your first time in Memphis.
No, this is my second.
So what was the first time?
First song was a little indie show. You know, nothing too crazy. You know, a little what's the word? Well, wrestlers name it another thing. I don't think I can say it on here though. Yeah, you feel me? But yeah, yeah, I had a little show that I was doing independent scene that was in Memphis. And, you know, I know Memphis got like what's the word? They got like a good like tradition with wrestling, right?
Yeah,
like Tennessee, right?
That's a thing.
Very like old school. Yeah. I'm not an old school person. Feel me? I'm
But you're the young OG though, right?
Yeah, that's what they call me.
Yeah.
That's what they call me. That's what they call me.
Look, I saw your story this morning when you I guess arrived in Memphis. You had Glorilla on the story.
Yeah.
Is that what you be rocking with up until the show tonight, or what you gonna be listening
I ain't
to?
gonna lie. I don't know what I'm gonna be listening to. I don't know. So I just said I'm not old school, but right now I'm feeling like a little Biggie, you know, Tribe Called Quest. So I might do a little old school like New York era. You feel me?
Yeah.
Before the match, but yeah, man. I don't know. You know, do y'all like faithfully like every day bump Glorilla up here?
I mean, I won't say faithfully every day, but it's just like if it's a vibe, we'll turn it on.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? If it's a vibe.
Like if the Grizzlies win, they play Let Her Cook.
Let Her Cook.
That's what
tough.
plays.
Okay.
Every game, every home game they win, they play Let Her Cook.
And then in playoff games, you might have heard this one before. In playoff games, they say whoop that trick.
Yeah. So you know, I heard.
You
I
heard?
heard. Yeah. I've heard a lot of whoop that trick chants, especially recently. All right. But no. That's like the famous like Memphis chant, whoop that trick.
Yeah, it's been going on since Craig Brewer did Hustle and Flow, and he had the movie Hustle and Flow, and that's the song that came from it. And then it was organic. Oh, it's a classic. It's absolutely classic.
Yeah,
and it just kind of happened organic in the building. They started playing it, and it was during the playoffs, and the whole crowd started chanting it, and it just kind of took off from there. And now even like when teams beat us, they use it and start saying it just to throw it back in our face.
It's a whole thing.
All right, when did you start wrestling?
Oh, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Greensboro, North Carolina. I've been to Greensboro. Yeah. Okay, Greensboro, North. How old were you?
I was 13 when I started training.
You were 13?
13.
Okay,
13?
so you knew.
13,
okay, so I was going to say, you knew at a young age.
Oh, yeah.
You knew at a young age. What else? Because I watched the Rumble.
Yeah.
Devin is well more versed in everything going on.
I've been waving the Javon Evans flag for about 2 years now, just saying. So it's good to see you in the studio.
There's no doubt he has been. Okay, so what? Okay, so you clearly didn't just wrestle, girl. What else did you do? You play basketball, football, baseball?
Yeah. So I did basketball, and then I did track and cross country.
Cause you're what, 6'5"?
I'm like 6. Yeah. I think I'm 6'5".
You're listed.
I'm listed at 6'5".
Would you have been better? Okay, I would.
Hold on.
So you can dunk.
What we talking about now?
So you can dunk. I'm sure you can dunk.
Yeah.
I mean, you seen him
Would
wrestle?
you have been better than Carter Bryant or any of the guys in the dunk contest this weekend?
Did you watch the dunk contest this weekend at all?
I ain't gonna lie,
Then you didn't miss anything.
I didn't, only because.
You didn't miss much, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jackson Hayes just drove down the lane and did a one-handed dunk, and that was it, man.
What did he get? He didn't get 50 for it though.
No,
he's probably close to it.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad dunk contest. It was bad. So you hoop? Well, you hooped.
Yeah. No, I did. So I played basketball. And like I said, I did track and cross country. But like during that, I was also training for like wrestling. So like I'll have a school. And after school, we'll have practice at like 6, or probably like 5:30, whatever. And then after basketball practice, I would go to wrestling training and that started at like 8. So I would go over there and then train for wrestling, and I would do that like every day.
All right, what's the biggest difference in training for wrestling and training for, let's say, basketball?
I feel like for wrestling, it's kind of like you train on your own, so like you do like cardio or whatever. But then it's like if there's moves that you want to practice or move that you want to try, you just get somebody that you trust. You know what I mean? And be like, hey, like I'm not gonna hurt you. It might hurt because I've never done this move before, but it's tough. Yeah, just trust me.
Who was the person kind of that did that? Because I watch your matches, bro. It's get bouncy. That's the slogan, right?
Yeah.
So like,
yeah.
and that is something that you just can't do by yourself. Like, who kind of like inspired you at the beginning, kind of get into the wrestling game?
Oh man. So we talking just like in general wrestlers.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy for sure. Jeff Hardy was like he was just himself. You know what I mean? Like there was no Jeff Hardy before. You know, you couldn't compare anybody to Jeff.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I feel like that's somebody that got me into wrestling. Of course, you know John Cena because he was just so. You know, he was like the
yeah,
you feel me? Cena, and then of course CM Punk, you know, because he was just talking crazy on the mic, and nobody was really doing that at the time when I was growing up. So, but those are like the 3 main people that got me into wrestling.
Okay, look, the 6'7" thing, bro. Okay, because I was confused at first, and I'm like, oh, you made it a thing, put it on a T-shirt. For you? I know it was a big thing like with kids, but like who started it like on TV? Because you did it one time. And it became a thing.
So actually, me, who else? We was doing a storyline. It was like NXT versus TNA.
Yeah,
you feel me? And me and the team, we were like, hey, like we gotta come up with like some shirts. You feel me? Some jerseys.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like picking out their number or whatever. And then I think it was Trick. Trick was like, yo, like what's your number? And I was like, I'm gonna go with 67. And like all the old heads, like all the OGs didn't know what that meant. It was okay, what was that? Like your basketball number?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And then I came out and I did it. And then, of course, like all the kids were going crazy.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like all the OGs were like, yo, what are you doing? You feel me? But they didn't know because they're just not up to date.
No, they ain't tapped in. They ain't tapped in.
All those OGs you said you looked up to, do you get to talk to anything? You get to talk to these guys?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
are they helpful to you?
For sure.
What do you what do you ask them about? What is like? Because I mean, you're on the road now.
Yeah.
Like, what is the hardest part? What do you lean on them for?
Bro, honestly, man, every time I get an opportunity for them to like watch my match, I'll always ask. You know what I mean? Because like, there's something that can always be better in wrestling, or just in general. Like you're never gonna stop learning. You feel me? So every time they're available, every time they're not doing anything, I'll be like, hey, can you watch my match? And I'll get advice from them. You feel me? Especially like if they're there tonight. Like I think Punk is gonna be there tonight. So if they're there tonight, then they gotta watch my match tonight. You feel me?
Have to.
Little road to WrestleMania little match. You feel me? You feel me?
Because we went viral last week with the jump off the ropes. Like, is that like that's that kind of moment? Like, do you know this is a hit, or do you like, okay, time this right, we could have a banger right here? Like,
oh, for sure, yeah, bro. I was nervous the whole match just because I just wanted to like make that so crisp, I didn't know when I was gonna do it in the match, but I just knew if I had like an opportunity, like I had the idea, so I knew if I had the opportunity to hit it, I was gonna do it. But like once I saw Berber get on the top rope, I just climbed there too.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen this.
Oh,
what did you do? I got bouncy.
Give a little play by play.
You got bouncy.
I got bouncy.
Like it's something you never see before. Like I feel like you, Leon, a lot of y'all like kind of like that new age of like high flyers. Is that what y'all? Is that a conversation of like the inspiration stuff like that?
No, honestly, we just do it. You feel me? We just do something crazy, and then we'll like all repost it or hit each other up like, yo, that was fire, And then we try to like up each other. You feel me? Especially me and Leon. Like Leon does something crazy, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do something crazier.
So the Royal Rumble. So there's a couple of things with the Royal Rumble. When you're in there, what did you? 41 minutes.
You're in there for you in there for a long time.
I think I was in there for like 48.
Yeah. Okay.
Something crazy. I think I almost hit 50.
Yeah, it was a long time. And you were eliminated by, was it Orton?
Yeah.
It was Rain. Okay, so this has to be like at least something like, minutes. Hey, you know what? I lasted that long, and at least I got eliminated. I got eliminated by a legend.
Yeah.
I got eliminated by a legend. What is the hardest part about staying in the Royal Rumble that long?
I think the hardest part about being in the Rumble is that every chance you get, you think that you're going to get the upper hand and you don't. And then they try to throw you out right out there. You know what I mean? Like, like you get hit with a move and then you're trying to recover from the move, but somebody's trying to throw you out at the same time. So it's kind of like, do I just fight through the pain real quick and like hold on, you know what I mean? Or just say bump and they'd be like, yo, this hurts.
I read you practice the Kofi Kingston, the spot, the jump the stair. What made you not do it? And like, I know you're gonna try to find a way to do it better, but like, why did you decide not to do it?
So I felt like Kofi just made that so legendary and so special that like I don't want to recreate or like keep on making that tradition. Oh, I'm sorry, keep on going with that tradition. You know what I mean? Because Kofi already made that phenomenal. He already did. Like he already had the moments and stuff like that. And also, in like no disrespect to him, but like I just don't want to follow in somebody's footsteps. You feel me? Like I don't want to be compared to Kofi. You know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna do something in the Rumble, I want everybody to be like, oh, that's a Javon Evans thing, and not like a Javon Evans and Kofi Kingston thing. You feel me? So that's really why I didn't do it.
So the video game comes out in I guess a couple of months. If you, Javon Evans, when you see yourself on the game, what is one thing you want to make sure they get right on the game? 2K20 is it WWE 2K27, 26?
27.
Probably 27.
27. Yeah, 27.
What do you want to make sure that was one thing when you open that cover? It's like this gotta be right.
Man, my tattoos, man. You feel me? I'm a little dark skinned, so you can't really see it for real. But you know the tats. You gotta make sure you see the sleeve in there. Little neck tat. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. Of course, I think my hair too. Gotta make sure.
You gotta get the hair right.
I gotta get the hair right. You feel me? Because like sometimes, like I hope it's in a bun. I'm not gonna lie, because like in real life, when I wrestle my hair down, I can't see. Like I be trying to do all these like high flying moves, and I just be praying like hopefully I hit it because I can't see because my hair's down. You feel me?
You ever missed one of those? Like one of the high flying moves, like where
a couple
it's
times.
like where you're like, oh crap, that didn't feel good.
Oh yeah, a couple times for sure.
What's a moment where you hit one, you're like, oh, that hurt for real? Like that,
bro.
That hurt for real.
Yeah. So there was actually one time I did a match with Sami Zayn on SmackDown, and I tried to go for like my little spinning move off the top, and he moved, and I hit the mat, and honestly, it's probably like top 5 worst pains I've ever felt. You know what I mean?
Hey, tell people out there, it's not ballet.
Oh yeah, no. I think a lot of people think or have the idea like, hey, it's fake or it's rehearsed, and it's like, bro, no, like it's hurts, gang. You feel me?
So
Like
it was a couple years ago when WWE came through here, and I can't remember if it was SmackDown or Raw then, but AJ Styles was doing the promotional tour, doing the media tour. And Lang Whitaker in there. This is when we had Grizz Gaming, and they basically had a bunch of kids in there. They play video games, and they call themselves Grizzlies. Yeah, right. Awesome. Yeah. And they get paid to do it.
Right.
But AJ came in there, and he played video games with them for a little bit.
Oh, no.
And then he showed Lang how to take a punch.
Really?
Because he was convinced that like nobody actually gets punched.
That nobody actually really
so
gets.
he was like, I'm going to show you
And
how.
AJ was showing him some tricks of how they do it.
Yeah.
And AJ, there's video of it, AJ giving him the forearm.
He was like, oh, shit.
I think Lang was in concussion protocol. So I said, who's got the hardest chop? You see the chop?
Yeah, who's the hardest chop?
You're taking the chop and you're like, dude, all right, man.
For sure. All right. So a lot of people would probably have me say, or expect me to say Gunther, because Gunther's chops hurt. Don't get me wrong.
They sound like it.
Yeah,
they sound like gunshots.
They sound like
it. They're pretty bad. But Ilya Dragunov, I went against Ilya my second match on TV on NXT for the NXT Championship. And we did something to where like I tried to go for a kick in the corner, and he threw it down. But I was trying to be slick, you feel me? So once he threw it down, I like threw it back up. But he called it again, and then like put me or put my leg in the rope. So I was kind of like this. Yeah. And then my leg was in the rope, so I couldn't go nowhere. Yeah. And he was giving me a couple, but like the first chop was crazy. And in my head, I was like, I'm gonna try to avoid every chop from Ilya for the rest of my life. You know what I mean?
No more chops. I'm not doing it from you. Not doing it from you anymore.
Yeah.
So you 21, right?
Yeah.
You say you started 13. Is this where Javon expected to be at the age of 21? Because a lot of guys go through the mud and the treacherous road,
Facts.
and you got to be on Monday Night Raw on the road to WrestleMania in Memphis.
Yeah.
Like, is this what you thought it would be when you started wrestling at the age of 13?
For sure. I think that I was expecting this to happen, just not so soon. You know what I mean? Like I was expecting to be on Raw and have all these moments, but just not at 21. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I was probably saying, 25. That's when I get called up to Raw, and by like 27, that's when I start having like all these
titles
crazy moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like now, it's just I'm having all these opportunities at 21, and I don't know, just it's been crazy. You know what I mean? I've been honored. I've been blessed to just have these opportunities and what I'm doing with them.
It's a bigger deal. You get in there tonight. You see the sign, the Road to WrestleMania sign.
Yeah,
it's lit.
It's up there. If we told you, what would your answer be? I mean, if we asked you 5 years ago, if you're fighting at WrestleMania, your dream match, and what if we ask you now? If you're fighting at WrestleMania, who's your dream match?
Oh man, honestly, at Mania, I'll probably have to say, I feel like me and Rey Mysterio.
That'd be
man, that's fire.
I feel like
he still comes in the Rumble and hits like 5 dudes with that 619.
Yeah, exactly.
Time.
And that's all he needs, bro.
All he needs.
That's all he needs.
He's a legend.
Yeah. Nah, he I feel like, especially just being a fan in the middle of the ring, just to see what type of gear he comes out with, because I feel like that's who started the whole everybody has different gear type of thing. You know what I mean? Because Ray will go crazy, have like Versace gear, they have like Gucci gear. You know what I mean? He'll just have like crazy colorways. So, but I feel like me and Rey Mysterio will go crazy at Mania.
I like that.
Yeah. Monday Night Raw is tonight.
Tickets still available. What's up with it?
Tickets still available. Tell people what they're going to see tonight.
Hey man, there's a couple matches, a couple moments. You know what I mean? But the match that your boy the Young OG is in is me versus Gunther versus Dominic Mysterio, and whoever wins goes to Elimination Chamber. And if you win Elimination Chamber, you get to fight for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. So be ready for the night, bro. It's gonna be excited. New seats available, so get your seats. You know what I mean? Have fun. and buy those tickets and see your boy go to work straight like that.
That's awesome. Javon Evans, thank you for joining us in studio.
For
WWE
sure.
Raw tonight. It's on Netflix if you can't make it, but come on down. Tickets are still available. WWE Raw at FedEx Forum. That is going to do it for today's show. Thank you to Bennett Doyle. Thank you to Devin Walker. Thank you to Javon Evans. Thank you to Jaylon. Thank you to Jena. And thanks to all of you. We will be back tomorrow. Peace.
Peace. Hey.